sit back and enjoy Hollywood sports entertainment.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Hollywood Sports coming at you with another video. Hey guys, I want to give you my reaction so far to our Washington Redskins season. I'm disappointed. You know, we still have a lot more football to play, but so far, man, I'm disappointed. You know, it's never too late. You can never say never, but right now I'm disappointed about what I'm seeing. And so what I'm suggesting is, I'm going to say it, guys, now. Jay Gruden needs to be fired. Jay Gruden needs to be fired. He needs to be let go. He's responsible. What, he's been with Washington about 6 years? He needs to go. He's not getting it done. You know, I don't blame everything on him, but the reason why he needs to go is because he's been there long enough. They haven't been to the playoffs. I think they made it 1 year when they were 9-7. They made a wild card. But guys, they basically haven't done anything. But now, guys, in the last 2 years, they've had the talent to get things done. Okay? Now let me tell you what I think. My reaction is he has no fire about him. Jay Gruden has no fire. He's a nice guy. I think he's a good coach. I think he knows football. He knows offense and he knows how to coach. But he has no fire. He has no let's go team, you know. I never see him upset on the sidelines. He always has this dumb look like he's tired of it, you know. And I know it's hitting him. I know he's tired of it. I know he's tired of failing. I know he's tired of not having success. It seems like everything is crashing around him. Something's always happening. But guys, I never see him upset. I never see him fired up. I never see him yelling at the coaches. Even when I watch their private sessions on YouTube or their practice sessions, he's around smiling, treating the players good. He's telling the players what they need to do. He's coaching, but there's no fire, guys. And you know, in 6 years, guys, it's time for a change. And I hope the owner, Dan Snyder, makes that change. But I wouldn't make that change until the off season. Not in the middle of the season when you went all off season, training camp, all those, you know, practicing, you know, all the camps they've had. Now it's time to put, no, it's too late to do it now. Because like I said, it's never late. It's never late. Right now, if I was Dan Snyder, I would be looking for a new head coach. Okay? He is not on the sideline demanding more. I don't see him demanding things from the players. I don't see him in players' faces. I don't see any of that. I don't see any fire. I don't see any leadership. Let's go. He's not yelling at his guys, you know. And he has 6 years to get it going, guys. 6 years. It's time for a change. I'm not saying you never give up, but it's time for a change. I don't see him fighting. I don't see him fighting, guys. I don't see him fighting. Also, we need to fire the defensive coordinator. I will fire the defensive coordinator before I fire Jay Gruden, okay? The defensive coordinator has to go. He has to go. It's time to go. Okay? I think we have a top 10 defense, man. A top 10 defense. We have too much talent on that defense. Too much. Our front seven, the secondary. We can't be the worst team in the league, guys. We got a team to make the playoffs. But I don't think you can't. I don't see why we can't stop anybody on third down. Let me tell you what the reason is, guys. When I see games, I see players not in the position to be successful. They're not in a position to be successful. The defensive schemes suck. Okay, they suck. And you might say, Hollywood, how would you know? Because you can tell. You can see the effort from the defense. You can see them. You can see the effort. But it seems like they're in the wrong position. They're not. The defensive coordinator is not calling the right plays at the right time. They're always out of place. They're always out of the situation. They're always hustling to get back in the situation. That's why they can't stop anybody. That's why they get beat on third downs. I bet you Washington give up the most big plays in the NFL. If not, they're up there. They're up there because the defensive schemes, man. If it ain't the wrong schemes, they're calling the wrong plays. I don't think we have the personnel to play the type of defense they're playing. Okay, they are depending on one-on-one coverage by sending a lot of blitzes. I don't think we have that team, guys. We don't, and we're getting beat. We're missing tackles because we're in the wrong angles. We're in the wrong spots. We're trying to make up for it. I think it's the defensive schemes, guys. We need a new defensive coordinator that's going to come in and take this talent and do something with it. A coach that's going to come in with some impact. We need a head coach that's going to come in with some impact. 6 years. We need somebody that's going to come in with some impact. When coaches go to teams, man, they successful right away. It's because they bring fire. They bring impact. They bring expectations. Jay Gruden, I'm pretty sure he has expectations, but it doesn't carry over to the players. The defensive coordinator has to go also, guys. The players are always out of position. When you see them play, the defense is always out of position. That's why they give up so many good plays. I mean, they got a lot of talent. They make some good plays. But overall, guys, they can't stop anybody. They can't. And you see that. They can't. Okay? I think it's bad play calling and bad schemes for the defense. We got top 10 talent, guys. We got top 10 talent on that defense. And, that's why they got rid of DJ Swearinger. When we had DJ Swearinger playing strong safety, he was upset. He said the same thing. He said they're not coaching right. They're not putting us in the right position. The defensive schemes aren't working. He tried to tell them they got rid of him. They got rid of DJ Swearinger. Okay? He was criticizing the defensive schemes and play calling, so they got rid of him. You got Clinton Dix. Washington paid him more money to stay than Chicago. He didn't want to stay. Clinton Dix said he didn't like the Washington Redskins defensive schemes. That's why he left. Because Washington paid him more than Chicago paid him. And I thought he went to Chicago because he wanted more money. But no, I found out Washington paid him, was going to give him more money than Chicago wanted to give him. But he still wanted to leave because he said the defensive schemes was not correct. They weren't in a position to be successful. Coaches have to put their players in a position to be successful. And you got two strong safeties, Clinton Dix and DJ Swearinger, both were saying the same thing. Okay? Now we got Landon Collins. Have you seen Landon Collins really make a big impact? When he comes down in the box, he's good at making tackles. But they're not taking advantage of his skill level, man. His talent. There's a lot of talent on that defense. But they're not in a position to win. They're not in a position to be successful. Those schemes have to be scratched. The defensive play calling, it needs to be scratched. We need another defensive coordinator that can look at this talent on this defense and do something with it. Okay? It's just time for some changes, guys. It's time for some changes. I would leave all the other coaches on the field. I just would replace the head coach, Jay Gruden, and the defensive coordinator. Okay? Those are the two I would replace. Everybody else, the quarterbacks coach, line coach, running back coach, all those guys are doing their job, I feel like. Wide receiver coaches, I would keep all those guys in because they know the players. We just need a new direction. Somebody can come in and give us direction. Give us some fire. Everything revolves from the coach, man. Everything. Look at Pete Carroll coming in to Seattle. Man, he's got them boys fired up every game. Come on, guys. We need some changes around here. Yeah, leave the other coaches there. Fire the head coach and the defensive coordinator. It's time for a change in Washington, D.C., guys. It's time for a change in Washington. That's my reaction to this year on what's going on. I felt the defensive coordinator was bad last year. The defensive schemes, the players weren't in the right spots to be successful. And I think when teams see that, they see how Washington is playing defense, they'd be like, oh man, we know how they play defense. And they kill us every time. It seems like every time a team plays us, they make big plays. Philly, Dallas, now you got Chicago. 0-3. 0-3. Even when we had the lead against Philadelphia, even when we had the lead against Dallas, we still gave it up because our defense can't stop nobody. I think our offense is okay. You know, we don't have an explosive offense, but I think we have an average offense that can at least score points. We've seen them score points. Okay, they made a great adjustment in the second half against Chicago, and it was going down the field on that defense. So I think the offense is okay, guys. We just need a defensive coordinator. And we need a head coach because he's responsible. Man, we need some fire in DC, guys. We need some fire in DC. Nobody respects DC. Nobody respects the Redskins, man. Nobody. They might go 0-16 this year. Anyway, guys, that's my take. Get rid of the head coach, get rid of the defensive coordinator, bring some fire to Washington, and maybe we can do something. But again, I wouldn't do it this year because we got too much at stake. Keep it the same. You know, keep Dwayne Haskins in the fold. Let him keep learning, and man, hopefully he can come out be a starter next year. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Yeah, I'm upset, guys. I'm disappointed. It was an embarrassment on Monday Night Football. It was an embarrassment as a Redskin fan. It was an embarrassment, guys, and that should never happen. It should never happen with the talent that we have. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Let me know what you think. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and I will see you on my next video. Thanks for watching.